Da da da. East to West bets, baby. We got East, we got West. Big Dirk, Stevie Locks. We're here talking Week 0 football. We're back. It's amazing. Couldn't be happier. It's that time of year. Week 0. Games aren't the best, but they are when you bet them. Dirk, are we excited for football or what?
I think Florence and the Machine said it best. The dog days are over.
Yep.
The dog days are done. And we're so back. If you're not getting hyped for a game in Dublin, Ireland, Week 0, what are you doing? That's
Yeah.
my.
If you're not ready on the East Coast to sweat Hawaii at midnight, what are you doing? Which we were on last year. That was our biggest bet. We were on Timmy Chang and the boys, but we'll get to that later, Dirk. Let's get right into it, huh? We got the futures on our other pods and videos. Make sure to check that out. But we're just going to FBS. If you want to see the FCS games, check out our other clips. But we're starting off Dublin, Ireland, 9 Pacific time. Bill Belichick's going over. Fight the Horned Frogs, Dirk. North Carolina +8. Over under. I got 47.5 on my book. Yeah. What are we liking here, Dirk?
Isn't his son away from the team, like not coaching? Steve Belichick? I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he said that like this last week. He's
wouldn't surprise me.
Leave or something. I don't know. Regardless, that man is terrifying. He's one of the ugliest people I've ever seen. And he would have put some real fear into TCU, but him not on the sideline might give the edge to TCU. Anyways, into the real nitty gritty. Yeah, the Dogs have done really well here the last two years in overseas week 0. And I was on UNC week 1 last year, and they just got mobbed. I feel like I can't make the same mistake again, but I also don't. Sonny Dykes has hurt me in the past too. This feels like a pick 'em, even though it's 7.5. Man, I don't know. I need to hear from you, and then I'll give you my.
I'm taking Carolina +8. These games are always so close in Europe. They're always a crapshoot. It's week 0. The last couple of years, we saw what's happened. We were on the Florida State loss 2 years ago, or was that last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, we were on that. But North Carolina named Billy Edwards Jr., legitimate Power 4 experience as their new quarterback from Maryland. Concern with UNC, obviously, is roster turnover and all the other shit going on behind the scenes. TCU has a more stable program. Sonny Dykes been there for a long time, but they've completely rebuilt good job supplementing their roster to build, which is why I understand it. But I also like UNC, extra preparation, period for specific game, week 0, less travel, all that fun stuff. I don't know if North Carolina will win this, but I think they're going to cover the 8. But Dirk brought this up. Last 2 Dublin games, 24-21. I don't have it on my book, but whatever that is, I'm sprinkling it. 24-21 exact score.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on UNC after reading some more stats and whatnot. I mean, both teams lots of turnover. Sonny Dykes, I feel like he brings in guys to keep the floor kind of the same. 7-8 wins every year. You know what you're getting. You're getting a decent bowl game. Nothing too crazy. And UNC, obviously, Belichick. I mean, if they're bad this year, I think he's probably just done coaching because I don't see a reason why he's even doing this in the first place besides to get closer to younger college girls, I guess. But
right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on.
Yep, +8.
Come on. Yeah.
Agreed. Brings us to our next one. San Jose State at USC. San Jose State, one of the worst teams in the new Pac-12 or Mountain West. I think they're in the Mountain West. I don't even know where they're at now. But their win total's 4.5, and they're going to USC. Lincoln Riley, he's been just a letdown there. It's playoffs or bust for him this year, I believe. If he's not making the playoffs, he's out of the job there. This number's 38 right now, 30.5 with an over-under 59.5. Telling you they think USC is going to give up some points, but they have 17 starters, the most in the Big Ten. They also have the number 1 recruiting class, which is kind of crazy coming out of USC in this day and age. But a lot of key additions. I don't have it up right now. I think they're going to run up the score. It's not on my book. So I'm going to be looking at USC first half, and then also USC team total.
Yep.
I could realistically see him being up like 31-3 at halftime or something like that. Like I said, this is Lincoln Riley. It's playoffs or he's fired, essentially, I think. So he's going to want to get the season off on a great start. San Jose State's defense also last year, they gave up 28 points in 7 consecutive games, and they didn't really get much better in the transfer portal. So that's where I'm leaning on this game.
Yeah, I'm taking USC -38. I just think at home week 1, and committee looks at these games like, did you struggle did you only win by 2 touchdowns versus a 3-win team? Obviously neither of us think USC is going to the committee is not going to be talking about USC come December anyway. But if by miracle they're still in contention by them, you got to blow these teams out by 50 points. And I think they do. I think they could score like 70 points in this game, if I'm being honest with you. Like when they last season's opener, they played Missouri State 73-13. And like,
yeah,
I don't think San Jose State is much better than Missouri State. So
right.
yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
I'm on
Yep.
Trojans. Trojan Horse. Shout out The Odyssey too. Great movie about Trojan.
I gotta watch Jordan. Jordan keeps telling me we gotta go see it in theaters. So.
Yeah,
it's like 3 hours.
It is, but you can shit your pants before and after.
Yeah, I do. Might have to do a halftime shit break. Next up, NC State at Virginia. Virginia minus 5.5, over under 53.5. Dirk, we were on their over under last year. Virginia's had a couple big upsets. What do you think about this matchup? Are we gonna go with Virginia or NC State here, over under?
I like the home team here. 5.5. You only need a touchdown or 2 field goals. Do we think Virginia's gonna fall back to earth a little bit? They went 11-3 last year. Great season for them. Bo, they got who I was very high on. Bo Prabula started off hot in Missouri, then they went to shit. But now Chandler Morris to Bro Prabula feels like.
Wait, Bro Prabula is at Virginia now?
Yep, starting quarterback. But
wow.
Chandler Morris, they feel like the same exact player. So I might be high on Virginia again this year. Now that this is new information for me.
Yeah, I didn't know they had both.
Yeah, and then they got.
Maybe I didn't. I forgot. We're gonna get roasted in the comments for that. So
solid O-line play. Mikhail Boley back at tackle. Yeah, I'm on Virginia at home. I think they come out hot. How they played last year.
Yeah, they NC State's got a good running game returning, CJ Bailey, but a lot of production on wide receiver. They added the QB room. Coaching staff good on Virginia. Like I said, are they going to fall back down to earth or have another good year? This number, I don't know what I can do behind this number. I'm scared to do the 5.5.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the under 53.5 in this game. I like Virginia's defense and NC State wanting to probably slow the pace down, tempo down, and run the ball a lot. So I think Virginia's going to win. Might look to parlay that with like a North Dakota State. But I'll be leaning the under here, 53.5.
Yeah, Virginia defensively, they lost a lot of players, so it's going to be if their defense can gel week 1. We'll see how they come out looking.
Yeah. Next up, Jacksonville State versus North Dakota State, making the jump. FCS powerhouse to now FBS. Week 0, official debut. They're playing in the new Mountain West, which is going to be a long trip to Hawaii for them, but. Or Hawaii to wherever they go. But North Dakota State by 7, I think they're going to get this done here. They got a lot to prove going from FCS to FBS. A lot of people argue they should already be in the FBS. They went 12-1 2025, 16th consecutive postseason appearance. Yes, I get that it's just FCS, but it's not your typical FCS team going to FBS. They had legitimate pro players on those rosters all the time. They spent years dominating line of scrimmage. Like I said, NFL caliber player. And they're playing at the Fargo Dome, baby. Electric place. Play. Huge advantage. Jacksonville State has legitimate weapons with their QB, but significant changes. They got a new head coach. So we're looking at first year NDSU, a lot of new players, some NFL talent, new coaching staff, continuity, FCS former champions. I'm hammering North Dakota State here, -7. The Fargo Dome's going to be rocking.
Yeah, special place, man. Special program.
It is.
I think the biggest thing for North Dakota State is keeping Jacksonville State off the field because Caden Creel, their quarterback, came in late, started late in the season for them, and he was lights out. I mean, 1,500 yards, 9 tuds, while rushing for 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Not even a full season. Like, this guy's a legit player. Got the bowl win over Troy last year. So, I mean, I think this is going to be a bloodbath. I might be taking Jacksonville State. I might be.
Going against each other first game or best man win. I'm going
Great
with Country
defense.
Boys.
I think it's going to be a tight game. I do.
Also, Manners just scored. Robles stole second, and then he stole third, and they threw it into left field.
See what happens when you do shit like Memphis, UNLV.
All right, we got like 4 more. There's 4
shit.
more. We got Sac State, Eastern Michigan. We can skip that if you want.
I mean, I don't have any of those. You can talk about it.
I don't really have anything. I really just have Hawaii, Stanford, Memphis, UNLV.
Yeah, so.
All right, here we go. Hawaii, baby. Fighting Timmy Changs. Gosh, we were on them. That was That was our best. I'll say that forever. We were calling that shit. We were on them. Hawaii, an electric way to end the season in the Hawaii Bowl versus Cal. I've
Right
never
here in
sweat
Orlando too.
That's
Awesome.
right. I think it was.
Or no, that was the BYU game.
No. Yeah, no, it was Hawaii. Yeah. I think it was Christmas or Christmas Eve they played, and I was sweating that. And my family's just going crazy, and my 3-year-old nephew was like, "Huh?" Like, shut up, Jack. Anyways, Hawaii, I'm on them again, heavy this year. I'm biased, but this 5.5, man, as road dogs. This is the barking dog segment of the week for me, Dirk. Give me Hawaii plus 5.5. I won't say too much more. I'll let you get into it though first before
I mean, dude, Timmy Chang. What else is there to say? This man last year, as you guys know, I live in Orlando, had me staying up regularly on work nights till fucking 2 a.m. I mean, and then some of their games were crazy. You get the win, then you can't fall to sleep. And it's like, dude, what am I doing with my life? You know what I'm doing? I'm loving every second of it, baby. We're on Hawaii this year again. Every single game, I will be betting Hawaii. I don't care. Alejado could get hurt. Don't matter. I'm betting them.
Right.
Tokyo Toe should undeclare from the NFL. Come back to Hawaii because you ain't making the pros, my brother. But come back. We'll take you back. I mean, it's just Hawaii, and Andrew Luck. I'm pretty sure we said this last year. You're gonna have to come out and play quarterback if you want Stanford to win. So
yeah. Michael Lotto, the 2026 Mountain West preseason offensive player of the year. 66% of his passes last year, 3,100 yards, 24 touchdowns. And I think he was a sophomore or freshman. Freshman, yeah. So absolute stud. Then Michigan, Stanford just announced the Michigan transfer. Davis Warren is starting for him. Dirk, not a fan of that guy. I mean, Stanford has been good 5 years. I'm taking them on the road with the 5.5. So
let's go, baby.
Yep.
Pumped.
Also, run and shoot with Hawaii going to Stanford. It's tough for week 0 on a conditioning format on the defense to do that. So we're going Hawaii 5.5 plus money line. Final game: Memphis versus UNLV. Dan Mullen 10 wins last year. Memphis new coaching staff from Marshall. Dirk, are we taking Memphis here as the dogs, or are we laying UNLV in Vegas?
I mean, I don't think there's a man who hates to run Rebels more than you do. Go watch some of the clips from last year. You faded UNLV in every single spot imaginable.
I did.
Kickoff at Allegiant Stadium. They're playing in the big house down there. I doubt it will be more than half capacity, but I like the over in this a lot. 57.5. It's probably gonna go up a few more points by game time, if I'd imagine, just because UNLV Memphis, they play a lot of high scoring games. Charles Huff, the new coach for Memphis, coming in, won the Sun Belt Championship at Marshall previously. Now he's coming in. It's a big change, more physical and run oriented. So Memphis is gonna try to pound the rock, slow down, keep UNLV off the field, but I just think this is a high-scoring shootout. Week 1, late nights. It's essentially Pac-12 after dark light type of game. Just crazy stuff's happening. I'm all over the over for this one.
You brought up a good point how I just hated UNLV last year.
Yeah.
Which is weird. You think I would like them because of Vegas, and I was thinking if I'd have a change of heart, Dirk, and I'm definitely not. I'm fading UNLV still. I'm taking Memphis plus 5.5 here. Dan Mullen year 2. I mean, I don't even know if Dan Mullen's still actually a good coach. I don't know. I don't want to give him too much credit for what's been going on there, but Memphis new coaching staff brought in. Nobody's going to be Kirk Simonetti, okay? But this guy took a 1-win Southern Missouri team to start the following year 7-1 as a new coach. Goes to Marshall, wins it. Now you're going into Memphis with the chip on your shoulder with players coming over. I kind of like the 5.5 here, Dirk. I really do. UNLV, I like the over. You touch on it. UNLV defense has always been shit. Whoa, my whole screen is completely white. Can you see me?
Your cam's just frozen. We could hear you.